The Office of Sustainability is new as of 2008, so it's one of the newer offices on campus, and it was formed as a reaction to how important sustainability is to the Appalachian community and the student body here. We oversee a lot of projects on campus and just make sure that things are going smoothly as far as getting sustainable initiatives off the ground.
I think one of our largest roles is outreach. Related to sustainability, we want the campus community to understand and find a connection to sustainability.
We have several initiatives that we're working on currently. One of the big ones is the Zero Waste Initiative, and that's Zero Waste Stadium, which is trying to divert as much from the landfill from football as we can. And Zero Waste is also in dining halls, and we're trying to get into the residence halls more with composting and really ramping up our recycling efforts.
The spirit of zero waste is really looking at how wasteful things are across all parts of our society.
In our country and on campus, we have a huge problem with food waste. To be able to turn that into compost and teach people how to do that is very important.
Myself and my fellow interns do a lot of education with composting and recycling, so we really get to demonstrate zero waste to a wide audience.
Food items that are left over, if they're not going to be used somewhere, we don't want them to go to the landfill. We want them to get into our compost system, and then eventually we can reuse that compost here on our campus garden or in our landscaping on campus. So we're closing those loops whenever possible. What we're really interested in is food recovery. We don't recover food from the campus cafeteria and redistribute it here through our food pantry, but we do work with them to maximize the amount of food that's recovered that we can make available to our local area food organizations that support food insecurity.
I think that's really important to try to get people to think, get institutions, get organizations to think, get restaurants to think along the lines of, well, these scraps, this excess, that would typically in the normal economic system just be tossed and hauled away because out of mind, out of sight, let's just bag it up and let it produce methane on its own, and really connecting people with their consumption. So whenever you're staring at a 30-pound bag of compost, you really get a sense of the collective consumption of the restaurant, of the individual. And that is pivotally important to reducing waste. Not only that, but really increasing awareness around consumption.
We've learned that there's a lot of food insecurity that exists on campus that kind of mirrors the food insecurity that exists in the high country and in Watauga County.
We just started up a free pantry and a free store. The security of being able to access food and basic supplies, college students can definitely feel a lot of pressure on that end of things.
And tying it back to this food pantry and thus the free store, it's both of these things are around consumption. They're things that we need to consume to maintain wellness, whether homeostasis or just warmth through a winter coat. And these things, if we try to picture them as separate, it continues the mindless chain of consumption, which we try to interrupt on the latter end, post-consumer, and beforehand by offering this alternative exchange of value.
A lot of people, they understand the challenges, the sustainability challenges that the world face. A lot of people feel pretty helpless. So they feel like one person can't make a difference. And so we spend a lot of time trying to help people understand that one person can make a difference. And two people can make a bigger difference, and three can make a really even larger difference, and small groups of people can be very impactful. And I think it's important for people to engage and to participate in helping make campus better, make campus a better place, our Boone community a better place, make the world a better place. And in my experience, it always inspires hope. So the more people help and try and participate and engage, the more hopeful they are that they're actually making a difference.